Alright, welcome back. I'm in the middle of modifying my Mojave. This is my 8S Mojave, and I'm in the middle of setting up some fans. So these are Game Changer RC fans. So I've got them mounted up. This is the 1250 kV Creighton 8S motor that I put into my Mojave. And this is a basher and not a road car, but the way I have this motor geared, it was running hot. This motor's always been running hot, even in the Creighton 8S. So I wanted to show you guys how I use Game Changer RC's fans mounted into a basher, because as you guys well know, his first fan setup came with the screens that come here. Problem with that is they're open too much, which allows rocks to go inside. But for the cost of a Game Changer RC fan setup, which is a heatsink and dual fans, you're basically getting the heatsink for free. Heatsink doesn't fit on every motor, so you do have to modify them. The heatsink fit right onto the 1250, no problem. But if it doesn't, then it's very easy. Hobby Wing, go ahead and get yourself one of these. They'll wrap around a BXL, and then all you have to do is use a couple of the holes. You don't need to put 4 bolts in every one. I use usually 2 holes. So 2 holes on each fan is plenty. So they're mounted nice and secure. They're not going to come off. But if I leave them open like this, these things are known for getting debris in them, the Mojaves. They're like big trash cans. They literally will collect up junk everywhere. This is the original fan that came on there. Had a cover like this, and then a nice big old heat sink, and then a clip that would pop in from the side to hold it around the motor. Now this is a good heat sink, and what I can do is I only need one of these fans. I can put it in the center, re-drill some holes, and put this on there. But I'm trying to get maximum cooling because I've overgeared this thing so much for off-road. So that's one thing you can do with it if you want. Take the factory heatsink, drill and tap some holes, and you're good to go. What I'm in the process of doing, and most of us have, are these receiver boxes or servo boxes. I've taken the lid and I've put it over the Game Changer RC dual fan setup, and then I took a piece of tape, and then I took my Dremel and I cut it out. So I'm making a screen guard. So what I am going to do, or what I have done, is I'm marking the holes that that I want to hold this on. So and I'll show you how I'm going to do that. So I'm going to drill out probably put it flat would be better. like this. So I'm going to draw the circle of where I need the dots that are over the fans. And then I'm going to just put a bunch of holes. And this is going to keep out all the grass, the debris, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to take my original drill bit, because that's the size I want of the holes, which is going to keep out the rocks, and I'm going to put a bunch of holes around this. And that's how I'm going to protect my fans, like that. So I really like these fans because I like affordable products that work. And with the Game Changer fan, for $55 you get 2 fans and you get a heat sink. So if the heat sink doesn't really fit, it doesn't really matter to me. I'll use the Hobby, what is this, Power Hobbies fan, mount them up on there. And I really like this fan because it works on most of the smaller BLXs and that kind of stuff, and it'll strap to the back of a motor, and it's see-through. Well, it's got sluts cut into it, so when you put this onto a motor, you're getting air straight blowing onto the motor. It's more of a fan holder than it is a heat sink, which I really like because it's vented all the way around. And then I can put it on multiple fans. The other thing I like about Game Changers fans is this 4-bolt pattern bolts right onto the Mamba Monster X8S ESC. It bolts right onto the Castle. Most of the higher systems I run that require fans of this size, you know, it's the same bolt pattern. So you can literally take this fan, unbolt the factory one, which I have broken these fans before. I just finished breaking one. Hit a jump, the fan blade wiggles, it catches on this lid. A lot of guys say space this up. So, and you can use the stock fan. But I can also take a Game Changer, unbolt this, bolt that right on, and use the Mamba Monster X8S cover to fit right on top of it. The other thing I like to do is Castle fans. The fans inside do go out. This is a factory Mamba Monster Castle fan that fits on their bigger motors. The X-Max, this is the fan kit for the X-Max, and these fit right inside here. There are 4 little posts that these fit into, and what I'll do is the Game Changer fans fit right in there. Now they do sit a little taller, so which doesn't matter to me. I'll run the zip tie through the slots, and then I can have a dual fan set up using this holder onto any motor holding zip ties, and that cools really well. Doesn't take much modification to mount up a fan. There's several ways you can do it. Most of these inexpensive fans, the fans end up going out and we're left with a bracket and no fans. So even if we bought, say, you know, the hoodie fans that I run on my Infraction, I run a dual hoodie setup. Those fans cost me, you know, $120, and they're smaller and they don't flow as much. So running this dual fan setup through Game Changer, for the price, you just can't beat it. And I am going to run this on 2S. So I got some batteries on order. This is my little 2S pack that I like to run. and I just shove it right here in the corner and tie it to the back of these two batteries. So I'll actually Velcro it in with these two batteries, and then my fan wires will go right there. Now that I'm running it on a little 2S pack, and it'll hold up to a 3S pack, which I've got some on order, some 3S packs that'll Velcro right into the back of this stack, and then I'm gonna basically put a connector right to the fans. So I was in the middle of working on this, and I figured, you know what, let me show people what I do. Most of us have these covers. Just take the lid, you can make your own fan cover. Or another thing I like to do is when we have the clear bodies, all that cut out plastic, that clear plastic that we're not using, it's so thin, you can take a pair of scissors and cut out and make your own little screen guard same way. Except not having to drill, you just take your little body hole puncher and you put a bunch of little holes in it, and then you can run, you know, that screen. Make sure to throw in a bunch of little holes so that you can really get the maximum airflow. And by doing it this way, this cover actually sits up a little bit. So if you look, I'm gonna grab you guys. If you look right in here, there's a big space. So I'll be sucking air in from here, and then I left the cover all the way around the other side because I don't want grass and debris and that kind of stuff going in there. So, oh, I don't have this bolted down yet. I'm just test fitting everything. So, I really wanted to show you guys these Game Changer fans and what I do to get them to fit. For $55, you just can't beat the price of these things. So if you guys want, I'm going to leave a link in the description for the Game Changer fan setup. I love running them on my Infraction and Limitlesses because with the over gearing on those cars, I really need to cool those motors, and they've been working out excellent. Like I said, I've got them in the speed car over here. I got some Game Changers in there, and you know, the fans, they fit right on top of the Mamba Monster X's or the Mamba Monster X8S. They literally bolt right on top of this, and you can use the factory cover. You will have to get some longer bolts, but most of us, we end up having piles and piles of bolts left over from other RCs and other jobs. So let me know what you guys think. I'm really digging the Game Changer fans. So he does have a YouTube channel. He's a great guy. Any questions, you can always ask him, and he's always willing to answer and always willing to help. And people like that, I love to support. I love to support people that you know, will pick up the phone, you know, and, give you advice and help you with your RC. And he seems to be one of those guys willing to help. So there we go, guys. Figured I'd show you what I was doing with this my Mojave build. I plan on getting this thing out, so I'm getting the fans on, and we're gonna go out, rip it. I want to rip it on some grass, see if I can keep the front end down. This thing is just so powerful. Running it with these Power Hobby batteries that I got in here. I got two of them. They are long packs, so it's a low profile pack. It's just longer, which fits right in here, fits underneath the bracket. So I run them in this, you know, on 8S. This thing is just an animal. I want to see about getting a speed run on grass, see if I can keep this Mojave down. Now that's some suction power right there.
And you can hold a piece of plastic sideways.
That's funny. Figured I'd share a little bit of what I'm doing on this build. So like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think about the Game Changer fans, and if you guys have bought him yet, because he's got an eBay account, which I'm going to link down in the description, and I'll link his YouTube channel. Give him a follow, check him out, and yeah, let's get out there and rip this Mojave and see how they work. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on my next video.